Old Arcasians never miss even half a chance to rush to Arcasy, like homing pigeons to their nests, and witness the exciting plays. In fact, it is our version of competing for the top slot in theatrics. In few minutes' time, this grand Jashpur Hall is going to echo with the sound of cheers for the various sets. So without much delay, I welcome first Dr. Savita Singh ma'am. And then let me introduce our honorable judges for this evening who have kindly consented to judge the performance of our 4 sets. The first among our revered judges is Ma'am Madhu Kamra ma'am. Ma'am. We have Jyoti Mishra ma'am. Please welcome all our revered judges for this August evening with a big round of applause. Thank you. Let me briefly speak about the credential of our 3 luminaries. Our first judge, Ma'am Madhu Kamra, has been associated with English Language Teachers Association or LTI, Raipur chapter, since its inception last year. She is at present working as Associate Professor and Head of the Department of English, Durga College, Raipur. She has 2 PhDs to her credit, one on literature and the other on stylistics. She has published 2 books, 23 research articles, and a few poems. And she has published them internationally too. She is an editor of an e-journal and she has been felicitated by Honorable APJ Abdul Kalam, the former President, for research as his writings on his writings and about his writings. 6 of her students are awarded PhD under her tutelage and 6 are in the process of getting PhD under her. Navin Kanya College, Raipur. She has been participating in English and Hindi dramatics since her school days and has won many prizes. She has also participated in numerous elocution, debate, and dancing competitions. Apart from her stage activities, she has given many radio talks in Akashvani Raipur, and we are indeed honored to have such luminaries as judges. Our third judge is Dr. Jyoti Mishra. She got her PhD thesis published from Lambert Academic Publishing, Saarbrücken, Germany. The title of her book is Paulo Coelho's Fiction, Existential and Spiritual Preoccupation. It is available on some of the leading websites like www.amazon.com, barnesandnoble.com, foilis.com, bookadda, and jungly.com. The last 2 worldwide webs are of Indian origin. She had her schooling in Salem English Medium School in 1982 and passed out from Girls College Raipur in 1987. She heartily acknowledges the valuable advice and guidance of her guide and mentor, Dr. Savita Singh ma'am, who inspired her to do her PhD. She feels that ma'am's encouragement and support has enabled her to develop an understanding of the subject of her PhD thesis. She has made presentation in many international conferences and has number of research papers published in reputed journals to her credit. It is needless to say that Ma'am Jyoti 3 weeks' time. So let me not waste any more time, but to call the head boy of the school, Mayang Singh Thakur, and the head girl, Meenakshi Singhdeo to carry forward this entertaining and exciting show of the Arcasians.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my dear friends, I, Mayank Singh Thakur, and the head girl, Meenakshi Singhdeo, welcome you all to this year's mega event, the Set Nights.
Yes, Mayank, I am reminded of a quote of Shakespeare. All the world is a stage and all men and women are merely players.
They have their exits and their entrances. Well, Meenakshi, that's all about Shakespeare. Let's not bore our audience, but call the set prefect of Bikrams to start their play, What Men Live by Leo Tolstoy, the famous Russian writer.
Please welcome Gulin Obra of Bikrams. Good evening to you all. Now, may I present to you the Bikrams.
गणपत बजाना काय को बंद किया? गणपत बजाते रहना यार.
The Bikrams. Baga Bikrams. An adaptation of Tolstoy's story, What Men Live By, a one-act play by the Bikrams. He who has love is in God, and God is in him, for God is love. Simon was a poor cobbler. He lived with his wife Matronia and children in a hut. He was simple and honest and could not press anyone for money. One day, he found a man near church and brought him home. He told his wife to remember God when she scolded him for bringing the man Michael home. Let's watch this play of Bikrams to know more about Michael and his mysterious arrival. How does Tolstoy try to prove the purpose of living a life? How does Michael learn his lessons of life? You'll get your answer to these questions. What dwells in a man? What is not given to a man? And what men live by? By the Bikrams, the entertaining people.
Your old one is going to the rats, and this is the only one we have.
Dear, today I will buy a coat no matter what. I have 3 rubles and people in the village owe me 8 more. You know, we can get a more than a decent coat for it, and that too of sheepskin.
Simon, it's not just about the coat, but it's also about the bread. We are running out of it. I only have enough for tonight, and I won't be able to feed you tomorrow. We need some bread.
You do know the price of bread, don't you? It's pushing 2 rubles these days, and we are consuming it like hungry animals. It does not even last for a couple of days like it used to. The country is falling under the despotic czar, and all we are doing is eating bread.
What happens in the country does not influence us. All I know is that we need bread to eat and a coat to wear. You need it more than I do. So go and get it, my love, and take all the money those people owe you. And be firm.
Goodbye, darling. I will be back soon.
Bye. My bill. I'm so sure those wild men will fool him and send him back. All I hope, he gets bread tonight.
The witch! Thank God for vodka, or I would have died in this piece of wreck. What do they think? The buggers? That I am stupid? I am stupid. The old Nina bought a 12-ruble shoe the other day and can't return me my merry 3 rubles. She says she can't. What a miser piece of work. And the farmer whose whole family had turned to says that the weather betrayed him. What does he mean? What does he mean? At least he does not have to pay for his bread. He grows what he eats. Bloody pumpkin eating pumpkin? What will I say to Matriona? Oh, I even forgot to bring along the bread. Oh no. Looks like someone has killed him, stripped him, and left him to rot. If I meddle, I shall surely get into trouble. Should I go back to him? Or should I go? If I go near him, something dreadful may happen. Who knows who the fellow is? He is not for any good. If I go near him, he may jump up and throttle me, and there would be no getting away. And if not, he would still be a burden on one's hand. What would I do with a naked man? I couldn't give him my last clothes. Heaven, only help me to get away. Oh, Simon, have you no love of God or man? What are you doing, Simon? Leaving a man die in this cold? Shame on you, Simon. Get up. Get up, dear man. Get up. And do not argue. Can you walk? Can you talk?
Yes, I can, dear sire.
What are you doing here, my man? In this cold, naked? Did some evil befall you?
My name is Michael, and I have been punished by the Lord.
Of course. God rules. Wear this. It's cold outside. And dominates all. But now, my man, we must go. We must hurry. Well, Matriona won't be pleased.
The wretched storm would just not stop. I don't know what's keeping Simon out this long. I hope he has something in town. If he gets the bread, we will last out another day. I think he has come.
Come here. Come over here, man. Sit over there. Be comfortable. Let us have supper, shall we, darling?
Oh, you piece of garbage! You drunk and gambled all the money you got and gave your coat to this naked, shameless muck? You did not even get the bread! Oh, dear Lord! You cannot have been up to any good, you wicked man! What have you been up to? See, Simon, your friend sits scared, almost wetting your boots. And why is he scared? Because...
Oh, shut up! The good man is scared because you have been screaming like a banshee on vodka. And as far as I am concerned, here are the 3 rubles what I took. And all I got was only 20 kopecks and a couple of more shoes to work along. Nothing else. What I drank was only of 20 kopecks. Hell, I can't even feel the warmth anymore. And please, dear, do not start on the man again. He is no evil person. I found him near the shrine, dying in the cool, and was about to leave him, but brought him along. At least, hear what the man has to say, my love. Have you no love of God?
Eat if you want to. From where do you come, man?
I'm not from these parts. Only heaven knows why I am here. God governs this world, and we must do our duties wisely.
But how did you come on the road?
I may not tell, if not forced to.
Did someone rob you?
I was punished by the Lord, if you can believe me.
But I heard you for the first time
But
around.
you were lying on the road, naked.
Yes, naked and freezing to death. I am alive because Simon saw me, took pity on me, and brought me here. The Lord shall surely reward you. For whatever you do so kindly.
Have more.
Are you feeling good?
Thank you.
You can take rest if you want to. So, what do you know, Michael?
I know nothing. I've not been taught to do anything.
Odd. Then how do you get yourself a living?
Well, I don't earn. I just lived as the Lord wished and wanted me to live.
Order. Well, never mind. You think you can learn, my friend?
I think I could, good sire. If you teach me, I can learn anything.
Have you never worked?
Men work, and so will I. I am sure I will learn how to work, as work is as much a necessity to man as eating and sleeping.
Well, it is not easy. It's not. Making or sewing boots. Very difficult. It is, my man. I will start from the beginning. Bye, Peter Pan and Joe. You are natural.
Well, God has placed no limit to the exercise of the intellect. Moreover, if a man sighs on the eternal, his intellect will grow.
Where is Michael?
Outside, working.
In this court? At this time of the night?
You know him, don't you? He does not come in until he finishes the job for the day.
I know. But what blessing he has been on us. We got new coats and now I've even started saving from your daily earnings. All because of Michael. You know, he hardly eats and speaks like a saint. I tell you, he's different.
He is a godsend. You know, he learned all the work in a day. And all he does now is only work, work, and work. Hardly talks. I think the only time he smiled was at you.
You think he fancies me? A sort of crush?
No, no. I merely think that he was relieved to see a beast turning into beauty. But really, he is a very good man and a worker too. Thank God we got him.
Yes?
Is the shoemaker in?
Yes, come in.
Which of you is the shoemaker?
I am, Your Excellency.
Give him the letter. Look, shoemaker, you see this letter?
Yes, Your Excellency, I do.
You know what the letter is?
Good leather, sire.
Good indeed. Why, you fool? You never saw such leather before. It's German. It costs 30 rubles.
Oh God, why would a poor man like me see a leather like that?
Obviously, you blubbering fool.
I suppose I can.
Can you? Well, remember whom you are to make them for and what the letter is. You must make me boots that will wear for a year, neither losing shape nor coming unsold. If you can, take the leather and cut it up. If you can't, say so. I warn you now, if these boots lose shape or get untuned within a year, you and your entire family will hang in front of my house.
Michael, should I take the job?
Take it. Without labor, nothing prospers. For activity is God's own medicine.
I am ready, sir. I need the measurements. Oh, he is my assistant. He is the one who is going to make your boots.
Look sharp, man. You too will die if these boots aren't good enough.
Ah, death is a fickle master. It is. We never know when it arrives, do we?
What does it mean?
Nothing. He's just a bit philosophical.
Petka will come tomorrow. Be sure it's ready.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that? His head just struck the lintel and it almost broke. But he hardly flinched.
Aye, death can't touch a rock like that.
Well, you both go and get some sleep. I'll have this ready. And sometime,
No, we would like to wait.
wake up, Simon. Simon, wake up.
Huh? What? No, Isaac. I won't pee while you pee.
Simon,
Simon,
wake up.
Oh, sorry. What happened, Michael?
Well, I have completed the job.
Oh, Michael, what have you done? You were supposed to make boots, not slippers.
Holy Mother of God, what have you done, Michael? Are you in your right mind? The Count will kill us now.
Let's just wait and watch.
Who is it? Who must be it now? Yes,
Good day.
top of the morning to you. How may we help you?
My mistress, I mean the Count's wife, has sent me about the boots.
What about the boots?
My master no longer needs them
Why?
because he is dead.
What?
How?
Remember, he crashed with the lintel while going out. It killed him. He did not live to reach home after that. When we reached home, he was long dead.
May the Lord rest his soul in peace. Man may plan to live, But God has his own plans. Man proposes while God disposes.
My mistress sent me here to tell you that we no longer need the boots master ordered, but we need soft slippers for the corpse to put on for his wake and funeral. And wait here till the slippers are ready. So here I am.
Here, take them. Your master needs it the most.
Do you remember which day it is?
Well, it's not Christmas and not a birthday too. So,
6 years ago, Michael came to live with us. And see how far we are in 6 years. We have the biggest shop in the state. And even people from Petrograd come near us. All our children are happy and satisfied. And we live a perfect life.
so true you speak. Michael has changed our lives. He has been an angel for us. But it is his oddity that puzzles me. In 6 long years, I have seen him smile. But, twice.
I know. The one when you thought he was fancying you. And the second time when you thought he was quick. How smart.
Stop it for God's sake.
You know, I made peace with his silence a long time ago.
I know.
Is it true, Uncle Michael, that you're the best cobbler in the country? No, I'm not, young Vladimir. Make no display of your attainments, for everyone can see them. Look, there's a beautiful lady with 2 little girls. One of them is lame.
Look, he never looks out of the window. And now he's staring at the window as if he can see Mother Mary herself out in the snow.
Yes, come in.
Come. Come. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. Please have a seat.
Come.
What can we do for you?
For these 2 springs. Will I get them?
We can make that, but we have never made such small shoes. But we can make that, either welted or turnover shoes. Linen line. My man, Michael, is master at works. So, the size they would need,
Make 1 for the lame leg and 3 normal ones.
how did this happen? She's so pretty. Was she born this way?
No. Her mother did that to her.
How? Are you not their mother?
No, my woman. I'm neither their mother nor any relation to them. They were quite strangers to me. But I loved them.
They are not your children, yet you love them so much.
How can I help myself being fond of them? I feed them both. I had a child of my own, but God took it. I was not so fond of him as I now of them.
Then, whose children are they?
How did her father die? One can live without mother or father, but no one can live without God. What's happening?
What's going on?
Come. Sorry.
Forgive me, masters, for anything that may have gone amiss. The Lord has pardoned me, and so I ask for yours.
You see no ordinary being, and neither can. Neither do I choose to stop you. Only tell me this, how is it that when I found you and brought you home, you were gloomy, and then when my wife gave you food, you smiled at her and became brighter, and then when the gentleman came to order the boots, you smiled again and became brighter still. And now, when this woman came with those girls, you smiled for the third time and have become as bright as a day. Tell me, Michael, why does your face shine so? And why did you smile those 3 times?
Light shines from me because I am an angel. I had been punished, but the Lord has now pardoned me. And I smiled for the 3 times because God had sent me to learn 3 truths, and I have learned them all. 1, I learned when your wife pitied me, and I smiled for the first time. The 2nd, when the rich gentleman came to order his boots, and I smiled again. And now, when I saw those little girls, I learned the 3rd and the last truth, and smiled for the 3rd time.
What did God punish you for? And what were the 3 truths?
God punished me for disobeying Him. I was an angel in heaven and disobeyed God. God sent me to fetch a woman's soul. I flew to earth and found a sick woman lying alone who had just given birth to twin girls. She begged me to spare her life, and I felt for her. Her husband had just died, and she was the only person who could take care of them. I went back to God and narrated everything to him. God said, learn what dwells in man, what is not given to man, and what men live by. When thou hast learned these truths, thou shalt return to heaven. God ordered me to fetch the woman's soul. I did. But God pulled away the soul and I fell naked to the ground. That's when you found me.
I had wondered.
I read your heart and found you muttering darkly about me and bemoaned. I knew you would not help. But then you turned and uttered God's name from your lips. You picked me up, clothed me, and brought me here. And then I met your wife, Lady Matronia, and she spilled venom from her lips. She wanted to throw me out in the snow. But I knew if you did that, you would die. And then you again stopped her, uttered God's name, and she instantly softened. You were alive again, Matronia. And then I remembered God's first saying, learn what dwells in man. And I understood that in man dwells love.
Michael, what is given to man?
When the rich gentleman came to order his boots, I knew he would never be able to wear them because I saw my friend, Angel of Death, in Fedka and was smiling at him the whole time. I believe you found it odd. And I remembered God's second saying, learn what is not given to man. It is not given to man to know his own needs. I was glad to have seen my comrade Angel and glad also that God had revealed me the second saying.
And what men live by, Michael?
I did not know what men lived by, and I continued to live. But then, finally today, I saw them, the girls whose mother had died. But when a woman showed love to the children that were not her own, I saw in her the living God and understood what men live by. I remained alive when I was a man, not by care of myself, but because love was present in a passerby, and because he and his wife pitied and loved me. The orphans remained alive not because of their mother's care, but because love was present in the heart of a woman, a complete stranger to them. And all men live not by the thought they spend on their own welfare, but because love exists in man.
Michael, we are sorry if we have hurt you ever.
And we are so grateful to our Lord for your presence in our life.
It is this love which makes you so dear to my Father, God Almighty. I know now that though men think that they live by care for themselves, in truth, it is love alone by which they live. He who has love is in God, and God is in him. For God is love.
I hope you all had fun watching the play as much as I did. Let me call on stage the characters of the play. Simon Ankit Raj Singh Deo. Matronia Ayushi Sagar. Michael Suryaveer Singh Adhikari. Count Devansh Daga. Fedka Satyasid Mishra. Rich Lady Ananya Yadav. Vladimir Inderjeet Kiri. The two little sisters, Urvashi Rajput, Swati Singh. Angels, Shriya Agrawal. Smriti Petra. Anusha Sinha, Bhumi Mittal, Aparajita Raksen, Samriddhi Jaiswal, Shriya Shri Deo. Buck up, Bikrams!
Stage is not only a stage, but this world is not only a stage, but also an odd place to live in. Sometimes there are many mysteries, puzzles, surprises, enigmas, and eerie anecdotes.
Yes, when people do something wrong, they suffer. But when they want to fiddle with fortune, they face the music.
Without much ado, let me call on the stage the set prefect of Ranas, Vivid Shah.
I present before you the Ranas!
Vem a meu lado, ninguém vai ficar parado. Oi, 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 oi. É pra quebrar Kuduro, vamos dançar Kuduro. Oi, 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 oi. Seja morena ou loira, vem balançar Kuduro. Oi, oi, oi. La mano arriba, cintura sola. Da media vuelta, danza Kuduro. No te canses ahora. Esto solo empieza, mueve la cabeza, danza Kuduro, la mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza.
दुनिया चले पछाड़ी तो मैं चलूं अगाड़ी सब खेल जानता हूँ, मैं हूँ बड़ा खिलाड़ी। दुनिया जले बिछाड़ी तो मैं चलूं अगाड़ी, सब खेल जानता हूँ, मैं हूँ बड़ा खिलाड़ी। सुमड़ी में लेके जाऊं और सबको मैं सिखाऊं क्या।
चिंता ता चिता चिता चिंता ता ता, चिंता ता चिता चिता चिंता ता ता, चिंता ता चिंता ता ता, चिंता ता चिता चिता चिंता ता ता।
दुनिया जले बिछाड़ी तो मैं चलूं अगाड़ी, सब खेल जानता हूँ, मैं हूँ बड़ा खिलाड़ी। सुमड़ी में लेके जाऊं और सबको मैं सिखाऊं क्या।
चिंता ता चिता चिता ता ता ता, चिंता ता चिता चिता चिंता ता ता, चिंता ता चिता चिता चिंता ता ता, चिंता ता चिता चिता चिंता ता ता।
Chick.
And the Rana's place, W. Jacobs, the master storyteller, is the writer of a thriller, Monkey's Paw. As the name suggests, the plot of the scintillating story revolves around a monkey's paw and how the various characters in the play suffer due to their acts of fielding with fortune. Watch our play to find out how all that happens in our scary play, The Monkey's Paw.
What a long day I had.
Jerry, do you know Sergeant Morris is coming?
The same Sergeant Morris who lives in India?
Yes, after 20 long years. Dad? Dad? Dad, what is special about this letter? You're more concerned than this interesting game. There, Herbert, my boy. I got you, I think. I know. You're an expert, Dad.
Wow. Herbert, has your dad beaten you at last?
No, Mom. He has in fact overlooked and is going to make a fool of... Oh! Let me take that move back. Rules of the game, Dad. Don't you do that. This is not a championship match. Come on. We must be flexible in applying rules in this living room match.
Oh, John, don't you be so. You will upset him.
No, Mom. He can't upset me. Take the move back, Dad. There. What a stormy night are we going to have? I am aware of it. Check. Do you think Sergeant Morris will manage to come tonight? Check. And it is check and made, Dad. Oh. How terrible. There is no friend who can reach here to have a chat. And when you try applying brains, it doesn't work over this confounding game. No, Dad. Sergeant Morris will reach here tonight quite safely. Fulham Street. What a horrible, lonely, out-the-way colony to live in. The country council doesn't even bother whether it is convenient for anyone to reach our colony. And to top it all, it is such a stormy night.
Oh, come on, hubby. You will definitely win a chess game tomorrow.
What do you mean? You very well know about my abilities and you still say so.
I ought to know you very well, John. We're married for 30 years.
Dad, this house is special. It's oriental and the only of its kind left in London. I'm sure you think so as well, or you wouldn't have bought this house. Yes, dear, but I owe a damn 200 pounds for it. Don't you worry, Dad. It will be 3 years. I need to pay off the amount with the promise of raising my salary, provided you don't plan to get married soon. My duty first, Dad. Marriage later.
Oh, my dear Herbert, what a good son to have.
My dynamos are calling for me, Mom. I have to rush for my job, but you will enjoy this wonderful food later. I wonder, as I often lay awake late at night, that Fulham Street would be darkness without Herbert and his dynamos. Stop joking, Dad. I don't think so.
Oh dear, who might it be?
It must be Sergeant Morris. Morris! Sergeant Major Morris. Oh, yes. What the hell of a location you live in? I saw the road. Near the cemetery, I nearly had my hair blown off my head. If I knew about this welcome, I'm so sorry, Sergeant. Meet my wife, Jenny, and my son, Robert.
You must really be so cold. Hurry up, come near the fire.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, sir, thank you.
Lad, not on duty. Are you serving day shift? No, sir, night shift, but there's still half an hour to go. This is a lot better than the storm and the downpour outside.
Why? Did you not have an umbrella?
Umbrellas? Hot water bottles? What's all that to do with a soldier, huh? Mother spoke out of kindness, sir. Sorry, I don't need to offend you, ma'am. Hardship, starvation, fever, and getting shot are all part of a soldier's life, which I lived. Life is tough, and I got this medal for all of it. And what's this? Oh, just put your nose in it. Whiskey? Yes. Hot? And the sugar and a slice of lemon? I would never have it. But looking at the night today, well, cheers. Cheers to you and your mates. And you? No? I would have had it, but my work demands that I don't. I need to keep a cool head, steady eye, and a still hand. Otherwise, I would be killed by my dynamos.
Stop saying all that, dear.
You don't worry, Mom. Oh, you are an electrician? Wow, you are a magician. Light, and you give us light. Power, and you send trams whizzing past the streets. Information, and you send things buzzing around the world. You, Lord, are truly amazing. By the way, what about your Indian magic? I think you've got all nonsense from that Indian fakir. Wait, you say? I have seen it. I tell you, I have seen it. Come on, sir. You're just amusing us. I have seen a bony fakir. No more than a loincloth.